Hi, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarch on the Pinpoint 12 Forecast Center. You've clicked on the Weather Now link. Certainly a busy weather day today. And overall, looking at an ice storm from this morning, the snow changing over to sleet and some freezing rain. The winter weather advisory has been extended now to 9 o'clock this evening for the areas in purple. But even if you're living in an area that's not shaded in purple, I still expect some icy conditions for this evening as temperatures fall below freezing. It's the ice is a little more pronounced in the areas in purple, and those locations may get a coating to an inch of snow during the overnight hours as temperatures fall below freezing. Now, we're taping this as of 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Notice our northern suburbs where it's at or just below freezing and still raining, so still getting some freezing rain and some ice in these locations. And, quite simply, this freezing rain taking over about 3 to 4 hours ahead of schedule this morning, and the net result was less snow and more ice. But overall, we were always concerned with the ice potential. In fact, this particular photo is a file photo, not from today, but from an ice storm from a couple of years ago. But we were showing this last night just to give you an idea of what we were thinking might occur this morning. And this is pretty much, some of the scenery that we've seen across the area this morning and this afternoon. Cars coated in ice, some tree limbs coated in ice as well. And this continues across inland areas this evening. So colder air is coming back. So whatever freezing rain we have is going to switch back over to light snow showers. And additional coating to an inch, nothing more than that, will fall this evening on top of the ice that we have, which is quite a bit across most areas this evening. And then an Arctic cold front scheduled to arrive Wednesday evening. And boy, this really means business as far as knocking down the temperature. And when it approaches, it may produce a brief isolated snow squall. Not every spot will catch one. Very isolated, very brief, but they can be heavy, lasting only about 10 minutes. Much like in the summertime, we get a passing thunderstorm. This is the wintertime version. Once the front goes through, Wednesday night through Thursday and Friday are sharply colder, with wind chills on Thursday morning below zero. Here's the satellite and radar as of 4 o'clock. That pink represents freezing rain still ongoing in our northern suburbs. This whole system will be moving offshore overnight. On the back side of it will turn cold enough to see the freezing rain switch over to light snow. There's that Arctic cold front across the northern plains. This will arrive Wednesday evening, turning much colder. Here are the temperatures right now, but watch as that cold front comes through Wednesday evening, Wednesday night. Watch that shade of purple. Much, much colder air building in by Wednesday evening and Wednesday night. This is 11 o'clock Wednesday, 11 o'clock p.m. And you can see temperatures are pretty cold. Getting real close. And here we are at 7 o'clock in the evening. We're going to be switching back over to some light snow. That'll continue through the overnight. And that may produce an additional coating to an inch. Nothing more than that. But obviously, that's all it takes to cause some slippery travel. So tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning, sun is coming out. So we start the day with some sunshine, becoming partly cloudy in the afternoon. And see this little blips of blue? Doesn't look like much, but that's the Arctic cold front. And that is a quick, isolated, brief snow squall. Notice not every town gets one of these. But if you get one coming through, it's a real heavy, hard burst of snow with gusty wind. And sometimes the shelf life is only 10 minutes, and then it goes on by. So we're going to watch for that very closely sometime after 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening on Wednesday, and then later Wednesday night. Look at the temperatures really start to tumble. Snowfall forecast this evening and overnight. All this shading of light gray indicating anywhere from a coating to a half inch, 3/4 of an inch of snow on top of the ice that's on the ground already. So slippery travel this evening. Be careful. Temps hovering around freezing. We are waking up to sunshine on your Thursday morning. Looking at temperatures, they're around 29. Watch for those icy spots early. And then be mindful of a late day or early evening snow squall, partly sunny skies, temperatures in the upper 30s. But once that cold front comes through Wednesday evening, temperatures really start to take a nosedive, and much, much colder come Thursday and Friday. So in a nutshell, we're going to see some freezing rain switching back to light snow, just small accumulations of a coating to an inch on top of the ice that we already have. Some neighborhoods have more ice than others today. Some of the tree limbs are encased in ice, your driveway, your walkway. So, a lot of the highways are treated with chemicals so that they're okay, but the rest of the roads, the secondary roads, your driveways and parking lots, sidewalks, just kind of an icy scenario across most locations. And any wet areas, obviously, tonight will tend to freeze as the temperatures fall. So that's your latest Weather Now update. Thanks for logging in. Be safe with travel and on foot this evening and overnight. We'll talk to you soon.